of a distraction. I think that's what it is for a lot of them. Steph before Steph. Warriors hype wise for Roflo. Bama says he shot himself in the foot, metaphorically speaking, regarding Mr. Sanders. Do you guys think Sanders' brother is going to get drafted at all? I thought he was supposed to be like a day 3 selection, anyways. Be crazy if he went ahead of his brother. Mike says if the quarterback dropped this far, Shiloh's going to go undrafted. I'm really not 100% sure how to pronounce his first name. I always want to say Shooter, but people say it's not pronounced that way. GMs have been way more interested in bigger conference quarterbacks, says Malachi. Shiloh wasn't invited to the draft. Seems kind of iffy, but he may be, says Bama. Besides mediocre run stop, Shy's awful, says Mike. Shudor or Shador. Is it pronounced more like Shador? Hopefully, I'm getting it close. I've never watched the games where he's had his name called out. I just don't watch a lot of college, so I read it and it just doesn't make sense to me how it should be pronounced compared to how it's spelled. Then again, I mess up names a lot, so could just be completely on me. JR saying Shador as well. Hopefully, I'm close. At least you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I can call you Sean, but if I remember, I'll call you Sean. I'm bad about remembering names like the next day. Yeah, good old Kelmy. Thanks for the likes. Hope everybody will tap, tap, tap. We'd love to rip those packs today. Could be 2 or 3 Shoheis in that pack queue. Hey, what's up, Bambino? I must have summoned you, dude. Just talked about you like 5 minutes ago. Somebody said something. I was like, oh, if Bambino's in here, he'll have a comment about that. Oh, General Booty. We're talking about General Booty, the possible NFL draft pick. I figured that would get you out of there. Get you out of lurk mode if you were lurking. How do I feel about the picks? As far as Seattle, I'm pretty happy. Kelney's been added. Only the homies know him as Kelney. I mean, I don't know much about him. I've heard his name. I know he's just got kind of a meme name. Hey, what's up, Slim? If you guys are non-subscribers on the purple side, I apologize. I did crank up the ads for the drop nights. We'll drop them back to the normal deal come Monday. The three, how should I pronounce that? The three Kizuki. What did you think about the draft so far? Jake, thanks for the taps. I hear Moody when he says it. Yeah, Booty. What time is the next round happening? I heard it's at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And I'm hacking here against Musina. Moses Moody. That's a ball. And I'm out early on that one. We're trying, Squirrel. I need you to follow, Squirrel, more than anything. That'll drive the timer up. We know all the Squirrel buddies coming in here. Actually, I'm sorry. It's not Squirrel. It's Square. My eyes glanced over. I saw SQ, and I thought it was Squirrel. Square's leaving. He's like, nope. Called me Squirrel. That's not my name. I'm having trouble placing that one, Mike. Let's see. Dibs, thanks for following. Let me get the lights moving. There we go. Oh, you are a follower. All right. Home run and you follow. Should be no problem, right? Boom, a home run. Which one, Bama? Oh yeah, that guy was solid. Yeah, I forgot all about him. Like yeah, our return game was terrible at the start of the season. Good pitch. I thought he was gonna go in or half. What's up, Travis? How's your day going? All right. We are trying to get a few things done on TikTok. More followers adds more time. 100,000 likes, we open all the packs. We got a lot of packs in the pack queue. If you guys are also Purple app watchers, there are drops available on the Purple side. So come lurk there too. Got baseball this morning, unfortunately. You don't like playing baseball, Travis? Or you just wanted to relax this weekend? I don't know what Bambino and Bama are up to there, but go for it, you two. Haven't had any days off. What position do you play, Travis? Sorry if you told me in the past. I don't remember. I saw some Walker rumors. I also saw Noah Fant was rumored to be traded. When we drafted Arroyo, they said on the broadcast that Fant may be on the block. See, first base and starting pitching. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, good swing from Veritek, but it's gonna stay in the yard. See, but he's capped out. Listen, I understand that it works like this. You're capped out on the likeathon leaderboard, but if you're still tapping, it's still counting towards the cumulative likes. We get 100,000 on the stream, we're gonna rip the packs. Hey, Travis, thanks for jumping in. Out of first base, second base, and pitching, what do you prefer the most, Travis? Ooh, just late. I think if we're early, it's probably a homer. Bit underneath the ball. Really high on Fant still, and with the limited depth at receiver, two tight end sets. We have a decent guy that was a rookie last year. I want to say it's like Barrett or something. Drawing a blank on his name. Guy just tries to run through people. So we have like three tight ends that are okay at the moment. I think getting the cap relief from Fant might be good if they could trade him and get a pick or a future pick. AJ Barner. There we go. Yes, thanks, Malachi. Barner had a really sweet touchdown against the Vikings from Geno late in that game, and then our defense collapsed. Mike's a believer in Noah Fant, though. Yeah, Fant's not bad. It seems like he gets injured, though, every season, too. I mean, it's football, so I guess you kind of expect it, but maybe not the most durable tight end. Hey, Max, buddy, thank you for tapping that screen. Yeah, good pitch there. For some reason I thought he was going to get me to, or try to get me to chase out. Jake Bobo time. We got to get the 100,000 likes. We get the 100,000 likes, we'll finish up our game and go rip them. TikTok, how many likes we got right now? Yeah, he is a good pass catcher. That was probably ball four. Really good location on it, though. Let's see. Yep, B. How are you? Yep. Thanks for being in our red chat, as I like to call it. All right, we got to step up the tap in pace then. Only about a third of the way through. Big shout out to the buddies for the galaxies that gave us more time, more followers like Michael. That adds to our time bank as well. Be like Mike. Follow this stream, please. We can make it. Usually as the morning wears on, we get more viewers into. East Coast starts waking up to start their day and checking out some live streams. Hopefully this one. MPG is like, what a name. He's not a fan. Boy, that was hanging. Not where I wanted it. Of course, it's my job to entertain you guys, make you want to stick around and tap that screen too. We're trying. He should. Yeah, Gino actually has pretty good arm strength. Don't know if that's going to start to decline now that he's getting older, but yeah, Gino can spin it with some velocity. All right, question of the day. I've asked it before, but for anybody coming in, would you prefer to eat a sand sandwich or drink a pint of mud? Excited to see Yosemite Sam get to work for Malachi. Seems like there's a ton of memes around Darnold. Be fun to see him as our quarterback. Not really where I was aiming with that. Tried to slip past on the slide and he got the tag down. Elijah, welcome in, buddy. Rose Bowl legend, Sam Darnold. Oh, I thought it was uppercutting that thing for the home run, or at least a good swing. It's late. Not as funny as the Captain Luck memes. General Luck, says Malachi. Elijah, who's your favorite baseball team?
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Like says he single-handedly made Penn State fans cry for 5 years. Thought I tracked that well, but on top with Ricky. All right, one hit for both teams through 3 frames. More of an NFL fan. Hey, we can talk NFL. Do you play Madden by chance? I usually stream Madden in the fall and winter time. Somebody subscribed on the Red Chat too. Thanks for the Red Chat subscription. It doesn't hit my chat and tells to tell me who's subscribed. I just see the lights flash when it connects correctly.
Ball. That's down.
Nothing worse than the shower being where you don't expect it to be Bama, as far as too hot, too cold, whatever the case might be. Also annoying when you get in nice and warm for 2 or 3 minutes and the hot water runs out. Hey, all the chats. Do you guys prefer taking a shower or taking a bath? I don't know either. I don't know half the time, honestly, Mike. Oh, nice hit. I thought we had the out. Got the grounder there, but Polanco knocks it through. Oh, thanks so much, it. Hey, Chance, thanks for the likes. Bass or Gross is Bambino. Rofo is a shower guy. Do you ever get cast to do a bath scene for your work, Bambino? Bambino getting paid to be on film complaining the whole time. This is gross. No, he says. Rofo doesn't want to sit in his own filth. Bama doesn't have a tub anymore. Showers, baths are kind of gross for Malachi after a minute. Well, Veritek should have been in that newfangled stance that the young catchers do. John, thanks for the likes. Chance, thank you as well. How are you guys feeling about a hot tub then? Bambino says a shower, then a bath is fine. Who's on deck? Another switch hitter. And so nothing comes easy. Although Santander, man, he's got that light tower power.
Ball 4, take your base.
It's only all three of them, John. It all ends together. We need you guys to follow, share, like, share the stream, subscribe, everything. We need it. Drive us to the morning, John. Bambino says he can't hit Outlier. Great pitch. Man, I thought that missed him. Yeah, good thing to get him out. Ooh, too early on that slider. All right, MLB question. Who's your least favorite guy to face in the game and your favorite guy to face? Like your opponent's starting pitcher. I don't want to see Fernando Valenzuela. Trying to think of who I tee off against. Some of the soft throwing righties I do okay against. I'm just trying to think of like who.
1-1.
I feel like I hit like Corey Kluber pretty well. Least favorite guy is Randy. Favorite is Skeens for John.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
See, Malachi loves facing lefties in general. Visually, it works best for Malachi.
Nope, ball.
New follower friend, welcome in. I can't see your display name, but thanks for following. And I think that's going to hang up. Darn it. Arrieta. Yep, Arrieta I usually hit pretty well against too. Kind of similar, with that sinker. That doesn't come in too fast. Bambino says he agrees. He's better lefty-lefty than righty-righty. I feel like it's an eye dominance thing, but it could be the coding in the game or something too. But Jake, definitely appreciate the game controller. Jake's extending our stream and giving us another shot to get to that 100,000 likes. Hopefully we get that follow train moving. We're 8 away from 50 on TikTok. Thanks to everybody that has followed. Thank you to the 42 new friends. Multicasting. We're live on red and purple as well. Probably eye dominant. Can see much more against the lefties for Malachi. Favorite park to play in, the least favorite. Oh, I could not stand all those minor league bandboxes like Ship It and Shieldwood. Glad they lowered the elevation this year. And I did not like all the creative stadiums that were kind of crazy, like the Costco parks. I know that's all kind of thing of the past now. I guess any park that has a bad batter's eye, I may not like playing in too much. Or somebody trying to play like at a weird time of day, like Fenway or Target Field at weird times of days. Otherwise, I don't really have too much complaints. I prefer these minor league parks with less stuff to render in the game because they play smoother.
0-1.
Fenway with lefties is brutal, says Bambino. Yep. People love running Chris Sell out there. Thanks to all the TikTok tappers. Tap team is definitely moving. We're aiming for 100,000 to rip the packs. Usually we do pretty well trying to chase it down on the weekends. Yeah, got the fans with the white shirts on. Tough to pick up the ball white on white. Man, absolutely ripped that deal. He's going to get the diving catch animation. Thought it was going to be a better swing than what it was, but just a touch inside of it. Bambino says Cueto's pretty good on Legend. Stay sober. Thanks for the share. Hope your friends come through and watch the stream with us. Felt like it was hanging, but chased down there. Taj, welcome in. Thanks, Taj. I have to click on and make the lights move today. Usually they're automatic. Marco, welcome aboard as well. Taj, Marco, who do you guys support as baseball fans? That one's just late. Mantle will chase it down. We got Giants and Yankees. We got the coast covered here. Josh 80, welcome aboard. How about favorite Yankee, favorite Giant? We're up to 40,000, approaching that halfway mark on the like challenge. We won that game in overtime for Seattle. Yes, there's a Giant baseball team.
2-1.
Derek Jeter, classic answer.
Ball.
Hey Jake, thank you, buddy, for loading up some TikToks. Oh, just a touch off there with Marte, and we'll go to the full count here. 50 TikToks from Jake. In-laws, thanks for following. Posier, Big Timmy, Slim Jim. Yeah, those guys were easy to root for. All right, we're going to get one on the board with Marte. The Jaden says Giants, baby. Jaden, who's your favorite Giant? Jaden's in the red chat. Matt Kane as well. Leo, hey, thanks, friend. Let me get the lights going for you. Out early on the circle change. Will Clark followed me on Twitter a couple years ago. Super cool guy to interact with. I've sent him a couple DMs, and he's always been kind enough to reply and stuff. Never bothered him for anything, just shared a little bit about my life and kind of connected with him over something. So, yeah, definitely like Will Clark. I enjoyed him when I was a kid, too. Malachi, he enjoys young Holy. Holy's been pretty fun, right, this season. Shame that he got injured last year in his debut year in the majors. I don't think we're going to get that one, unfortunately for me. Manny with a good leadoff knock. Pulled a cool auto of him last night. Love Will the Thrill. Barry, Buster, Brandon Crawford for Jaden. Yeah, those guys all had a lot of good moments in the orange and black. Let's see, he's got Mantle, Devers, and Polanco. Let's make the move. Let's bring in Carlton.
Now pitching. Steve Carlson.
If the MLB expands, where would I want to see a team? I want to see the A's stay in Northern California first and foremost as a athletics fan. I think Nashville's a good spot. Not really sure who else deserves it. Wouldn't mind seeing Vegas get an expansion team. I actually think a lot of Vegas residents would prefer expansion than dealing with John Fisher. Made 200K on collections today. Very nice, buddy. Anybody have a favorite closing pitcher? You love Fernando Rodney, even though he's terrible. Fernando was cool, dude. I mean, he just played with a lot of swagger, had the hat off to the side and all that cool stuff. My favorite was probably Dennis Eckersley. And just missed there.
Runner, take your base.
Jake says he knows Portland really wants a team.
Nope. Ball.
Good take for my opponent. All right, Soto's got it. Trapped against the wall. He'll advance the runner to third. I wonder how Vancouver would do. Yeah, that is an interesting call out, guys.
1-0.
I think a lot of it's going to depend on who's willing to pony up the taxpayer dollars, too. These owners don't like paying for stuff out of their pocket for the most part.
Ball.
I don't know. I don't know if they would do well with the NBA again. Possibly.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball. 3-1. Strike 2. Full
All right, we'll get out of the jam. Still got the shutout going. John, he'll build the team out here for us. I love it, John. See, here's what I think about Utah. Now that they got NHL, I don't know if Utah can support NHL, NBA, and MLB. I think it would be a really rough television market as well. But it seems like Utah has a big appetite for sports right now. I'd assume everybody in Utah would be in Salt Lake City.
The left fielder, number 24.
Love to have all the Sell the Mariner dudes move there, says Malachi. Mike despises all these route concepts. He knows why the Seahawks fired Ryan Grubb.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce.
Vancouver Angels. You're going to get my Angels buddies ticked off in the purple screen. Jake says it amazes him that Wisconsin doesn't have a pro hockey team. Yeah, that feels like it's hockey country to me. One day Hawaii have a pro sports team. Does Hawaii have enough population on any particular island to support all that? No, Ty, I'm playing Diamond Dynasty. Constantly produce talent from that state. And I let that travel just a little too far with Harper. Thought that was hanging. It was a touch. Hawaii also a travel cost nightmare, says Mike Plays Games. TikTok viewers were 2 away from 50 followers. Every follower moves that timer up. We don't want the timer to run out. If we can hit 100,000 likes before we run out of time, we will open all the packs. I got a ton of packs to open. Jaden thought the same thing. They moved the Salt Lake City Bees, which was the Angels affiliate, out to Layton, smaller city further north from Salt Lake, and they built that for the Bees. It's going to be staying up all morning. Got to see that NFL draft. Idaho needs a baseball team. Does Idaho have the population, though, to support it? I got one buddy that moderates from Idaho in our purple streams. His name's Bodog. Super cool guy. He loves baseball, but I always thought Idaho was pretty small state population-wise. Sorry, Carne. Let me paste your message in. That was from Carne Basada, Purple Viewers. Idaho doesn't have the population per my buddy Jake. Automod and Carne. Legendary battle. Boy, Steve Carlton has a really huge par. Northern California specifically, says Malachi. I'm sorry, Malachi. I think I missed a chat message. Listen, I don't know if you guys are trying to joke or whatever, but the A's have plenty of fans. We got John Fisher out of there, and you're seeing the same playbook now to the Dallas Mavericks. They're going to tear down the franchise, blame the fans, and then try to relocate them. And I think they're trying to go to Vegas as well. Tough to keep spending your money on the team when they just don't try to contend. And when they try to scapegoat you. Yeah, Marco, I'm an Athletics fan. For now. They leave California, I think I'll have a hard time watching Major League Baseball. But time is not always what we expect it to be. That's how I feel at the moment. I may feel differently out in the future. Good job from him to go down and golf that one out. Favorite pick in the draft so far? Gray Zabel for my Seahawks. Like we really needed offensive line help, and we got it. Hopefully he works out at this coming up level here. Who is your guys' favorite pick so far? Marco, I'm a Seattle supporter. And he's getting some good swings here with 2 outs. Favorite pick was Jackson Dart. Got traded up. Whoa, them being aggressive, didn't expect that. Golden for the Packers for Toyo King. Let's try E. Craig here. Matt Golden. Who selected Golden? I don't remember. I don't know collegiate football that well. Definitely a college football casual.
1-1.
All right, preserving the shutout. Close game. Obviously. TikTok, we need 2 more followers to hit 50. More followers drives up the timer. We're trying to get 100,000 likes to open my pack queue. I got a lot of packs if we make it. Got to get it before the timer runs out. If anybody could subscribe that's not a subscriber, boy, that would add some significant time. Like $2.99 to subscribe. Drops are enabled on the purple stream. Here comes Gregory Soto. I didn't know Soto had a card. I should have known. I just wasn't aware. Missed it when he came out in that Easter egg spring break collection, whatever we want to call it. Jake would like Nashville and Charlotte for expansion.
0-2.
So he's got slider, sweeper, cutter. Oh, they gave him 5 pitches. Interesting.
1-2.
I don't think so, John, but who knows, man? I've been surprised by the whole thing. I thought he was a day 1 pick. I thought he was a top 10 pick. I thought he was going to be first off the board yesterday, and he's still out there. So I don't know what's going to happen with Sanders. What do you guys think happens with Sanders? Ooh, just out early. Yeah, Nashville seems like a lock. Oh, good pitch. I thought it was dropping down sharper than it was. Bambino thinks Sanders has some type of injury that we don't know about. It doesn't think he'll get drafted after what he pulled. You just mean like the bad interview stuff, or is there something there that I missed? Definitely top 3 quarterbacks. You feel like there's something going on behind the scenes for John.
No, that missed.
Something physical has to be wrong, says Bambino.
2-2.
Let's go with Davis. Charlotte definitely needs a baseball team, says Cut. Yeah, I feel like Charlotte would be okay. I didn't realize they had less than 1 million population, though. Nashville is only 750K. Are there a lot of like suburbs and outlying spots in Nashville? I've never been out that way. I'm assuming there is, but I don't know. Milwaukee's 500,000. Doesn't count the surrounding areas. So does Oakland and Sacramento, says Bambino. Nashville does make a lot of money, though, says Malachi.
0-1.
Mike says Nashville's top 10 in attendance in minor league last decade or so.
That's a ball.
Nice take from my opponent. See, Christian, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, Christian. Let me get those lights going. So Charlotte combined statistical area is 3.3 million, Nashville 2.07 million. All the surrounding areas included. It's paused a lot. Maybe looking for a pinch runner or hitter here. Charlotte's got one of the most busy airports in the world too, says Bambino. Were the Giants and Raiders all in on Sanders, even the Cowboys pre-draft combine, etc.? I know there's rumors around those teams, but apparently that wasn't true. I even saw Ian report prior to today's draft action saying, yeah, the Raiders are the likely landing spot for Sanders, and Raiders passed on him a bunch of times.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 2-0.
Yeah, Soto will just get there. Does he even go to the second? He didn't go second round or third round. We're on to the fourth round, and yeah, Sanders still on the board. I like Cheese. How are you, Cheese?
The catcher.
Surpassed LAX the other week. Oh, that's crazy. Raiders may know he's dropping. Take advantage to get him late, says Mike Plays Games.
Ball. 1-0.
Oh yeah, I agree. I still think Sanders might be a decent quarterback. Definitely seems like a great value to get him now. There's not so much pressure to play him or give in to his agent or his dad or any of that stuff with him dropping this far. Oh, make a career in music? Maybe. I don't know.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Is he good musically? Do you guys think he's a good rapper? I feel like he's more of a novelty celebrity type rapper, just like his dad was. Hey Flippity, thanks for the likes, sir. Malachi thinks it's good he's going late. Doesn't deserve the expectations or the hype, says Malachi. He's got a good song since cut. Mike can vouch for the LA airport. He's had a layover there. It was actual hell. Never again, says Mike.
1-0.
Ooh, just late. Thought it was a slider. Kind of thought my timing was better than what it was. Lou, we're trying, buddy. So he's got 3 switch hitters here. Let's go Outlier. Hey Jake, thanks for the wonderful chat and hanging out with us. Appreciate all your support, and I hope you have a great weekend, Jake, if we don't get to chat with you. How do you like the new Madden trailer? I'm always excited for Madden. It might be. I don't really know for sure if it is or not. Yeah, Space, nobody asked, dude. Hey, buddy, thanks very much for the heart me. Puts you on the TikTok team. Lost again. How's Lost again going? Thanks for the great stream as always. See us next time.
The catcher, number 33, Jason Barrett.
1 ball, no strikes.
All right, we'll see if we're in World Series, fellas. We're 22 points away. That or we're super close. Family's good. Yeah, celebrated a birthday this week in the family. I'll DM you some pictures because you're not in the Discord, right? All right, let's see. I don't really know how the points breakdown's gonna go. Opponent was around my rating. Hey, we hit World Series, guys. Let's go. 44, almost 45 years old, and we're World Series bound. I know it's easier this year, but we hit it last year as well. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're on about there, Frederick, but yeah, don't think we need you in the chat. But old man Donnie made it again. Now we can roll with the A's theme team the rest of the way. Time to make a 900. I don't know. Yeah, let's try it before we go A's theme. And we got Ozzy Albies. Should we put Albies in there? But hey, World Series reward for old Boomer Donnie. Bang, bang. Get ready for the video. Videos coming to TikTok and everywhere. I'm almost 45 years old and I just hit World Series. You can too. All right, we're going to open up our World Series pack because we know what's in there. If you're on TikTok, though, we're trying to get 100,000 likes. Please follow, drive the timer up, subscribe if you could, maybe. I got 62 standards, 6 ball in his habits, 4 silvers, a jumbo, 4 purple drops. You want the purple drops, come to the purple side. Headliners, bronze, community, egg hunt, all the good stuff. Now we're chipping with Chipper. All right, so let's get Chipper out of here. That's basically 21. All right, we are going to equip our World Series banner, and let's go to our choice pack. To the victor goes the spoils. But yeah, that was definitely why I was bringing in Carlton, Steve Carlton, and Al Leiter and all that stuff, Bambino. I